parenting, responsibility and the impact on children's mental health. Hello, and thank you for taking the time to be with me today. What we're going to talk about is sensitive, and for some it may feel uncomfortable, even inflammatory, because today we're asking a difficult question. What happens when a child is struggling? And instead of asking why, we rush to label them. What if sometimes, not always, but sometimes, the root of the issue isn't a child's mental health, but the environment they've grown up and experienced? And what if, as parents or caregivers, we need to take a harder look at the role that we've played? This isn't about blame, it's about responsibility. It's about understanding how powerful parenting is and how deeply it shapes a child's emotional world. Because when children struggle with anxiety, low confidence, emotional outbursts, or shut down completely, it's easy to say there's something wrong with them. It's much harder to ask, what have they learned from the way we respond to them? What have they absorbed from the atmosphere we've created? And again, this isn't about shame. Parenting is incredibly difficult. No one gets it right all of the time. But in our efforts to help our children thrive, we sometimes miss the opportunity to reflect on ourselves. Let's break it down. Children don't develop in isolation. They learn who they are, how to relate, and how to manage their emotions based on what they see and experience at home in their earliest relationships. So when a child is showing signs of distress, we have to look at the full picture. Are they being criticised more than they're being encouraged? Are they allowed to express emotion safely? Do they feel listened to or dismissed? Are boundaries consistent or unpredictable? Is love shown unconditionally, or does it feel earned? These questions are not easy, but they are necessary, because too often I've worked with young people who have been labelled problem children, when in fact they were reacting to environments filled with tension, emotional neglect, unrealistic expectations, or unresolved trauma. And too often those same parents came to therapy wanting to fix the child without ever being willing to reflect on how their own behaviour might be contributing. Now, if you're a parent watching this, please hear this. This isn't about blaming you. It's about inviting you into the process of healing. Because here's the good news. Change is possible, and it often starts with you. When parents begin to reflect honestly, openly, and without defensiveness, something shifts. The child doesn't just get support, the whole dynamic starts to change. So what you can do, if you're concerned about your child's well-being and you're willing to do the deeper work, here are some 5 key tips to support your mental health and create a healthier emotional environment for your family. Tip 1. Reflect, don't react. When your child is acting out or shutting down, ask what's going on underneath this, not just for them, but for you. Are you responding from calm awareness or from old patterns of stress or unprocessed trauma? Children absorb everything, including your tone, your energy, your reactions. Tip 2. Repair when you get it wrong. You don't have to be perfect, but you do need to be accountable. If you've raised your voice, dismissed their feelings, or acted out of frustration, go back and repair. Say, I didn't handle that well. I'm sorry, let's talk. That builds trust and models emotional responsibility. Tip 3. Be curious, not critical. Instead of jumping to correct, try asking questions. What were you feeling in that moment? What do you need from me right now? Curiosity opens doors. Criticism shuts them. Tip 4. Do your own work. Your child is not your therapist. If you'd experienced trauma, stress, or emotional challenges, get some support. Therapy can help you understand your triggers and give you tools to respond more calmly and consistently. Tip 5. Focus on connection over control. The goal isn't to control your child's behaviour, it's to connect with them. When they feel seen, heard and safe, the behaviour often changes on its own. Connection is the foundation, always. Being a parent is one of the hardest jobs in the world, but it's also one of the most powerful. You don't have to get it right all the time, but you do have to be willing to grow. And that growth, yours and theirs, starts with honesty, reflection, and the courage to change. At Horizon Counselling Services, we work with parents, families, and young people every day. We support the whole picture, not just the symptoms. You can learn more at horizonplymouth.co.uk or call us on 01752 22 1119. Whatever your story, support is here and change is always possible. Thank you for watching and for understanding a point of view and being willing just to take the next step.